What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the KC Sports Report. Michael Darcy, your host here as always. And today I'm going to talk about more of the trash talk that's been coming out of Cincinnati ahead of this Sunday's AFC Championship game. I don't think I've ever seen a team as outwardly confident as the Cincinnati Bengals. And listen, I understand that they can talk trash. They've earned that right. They're 3-0 against the Chiefs. They've won this game before. They beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game last year to go to the Super Bowl. But at a certain point in time, you gotta shut the hell up. And the Bengals are starting to reach that territory. Again, I've got no problems with talking crap. They have earned that right. And quite frankly, if I was a Bengals fan or even a Bengals player, I would do the same thing. You've owned the Chiefs the last 2 years. You've beaten them every single time you have played. When Joe Burrow faces off against Patrick Mahomes, he does just enough to win. But again, at a point, the trash talk becomes too much, and you start digging yourself into a hole. And right now, I think the Cincinnati Bengals are digging themselves so deep into a hole that they better win. Because if they don't win, the repercussions of their actions and just all of that talk, all of the noise that they've been spewing for the better part of the last year, it's going to backfire and be so bad for that city. And this video got provoked by the mayor of Cincinnati making one of the corniest videos I've ever seen. He basically made a video sitting at his desk talking about how, the January 29th was going to be Who Day or whatever the hell he said. But more importantly, he said, and I quote, "Joe Burrow has been asked by officials to take a paternity test to confirm whether or not he is Patrick Mahomes' father." End quote. I find that very ironic coming from the mayor, of all people, and it's just corny, man. Like, okay, yeah, he's beaten him 3 times, but it's not just this. It goes back to cornerback Mike Hilton saying in Buffalo that can't wait to go to Burrowhead, and then Joe Mixon was talking shit too. He said that the Chiefs aren't really that big of a deal, and that the Bengals are the best team in the AFC, which, again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but at a certain point, I'm surprised the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor, hasn't said, guys, shut up. Shut up. We haven't won this game yet. There is a football game that has to be played, and right now, the Bengals think that this game is going to be a cakewalk. And I'll tell you what, Patrick Mahomes is on one ankle. I don't care. This game is going to be close. All of the other games between the Chiefs and the Bengals have been a field goal game. The Bengals have won 3 games by a combined total of 9 points. This game, given the fact it's a conference championship game, a Super Bowl appearance is on the line, it's going to be close. And I would not feel confident right now if I was a Bengals fan because, I understand that talking trash is part of football and it can give one team an edge, but if it backfires, it's horrible. And I think that the Bengals have talked so much shit that it's almost giving the Chiefs more of a reason to kick their ass. And I understand that all throughout the week, players have been asked in press conferences, like, how do you feel? Do you think this gives you more bulletin board material or motivation? And they kind of say something along the lines of, we don't really need more motivation in this game, but I guarantee you that they know each and every single thing that anybody in that Cincinnati Bengals organization, including the mayor talking crap, they know what they're saying. And they're listening to what they're saying because they will use it for motivation. If you've played sports before, you know that's the case. I guarantee you they hear all of it, and they're thinking about all of it. And some Bengals fans are trying to say that the Chiefs are talking crap too based on Willie Gay's comments. He got asked in a he got asked in a press conference by Steven St. John if there was anything about the Bengals offense that impressed him, and he just kind of casually said nothing. And Bengals fans freaked out and said, oh, you should be scared about the Bengals and you should fear us. And I just think that that's a poor attempt to try to find some trash talk. It's really just Willie Gay not wanting to answer that question. But I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. But again, I think at a certain point, trash talk can go too far. And not like crossing any sort of lines. I just think that Cincinnati's talked so much of a big game that if they can't back this up, it's going to be bad. It's going to be the downfall of the Cincinnati Bengals because I didn't even mention Eli Apple. If Eli Apple has a bad performance in this game, he's not going to be able to log on Twitter for the next 6 months because we're going to flame him. And it's like that with all of the Cincinnati Bengals players that have been talking this week. And in fact, at the time of this recording on Friday the 27th, Chris Jones is at a press conference and he kind of mentioned Burrowhead. And as he was leaving the press conference, he said, "See ya at Burrowhead," or I guess he said, "See y'all at Burrowhead." And that to me is just so funny because they know and they're ready to go out in this game and prove how poor of a decision it was to talk so much leading up to a game. I understand that there's a sudden jab here or there, but it's almost becoming too much. And again, I think that could really backfire in a bad way for the Bengals. So Chiefs fans, what do you think about the trash talk? Do you think it's just a healthy part of the game? Do you think it's too much? And do you think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to regret it? Obviously, the Chiefs are going to have to win this game to make them eat their words, which don't even get me started if they lose this game. But I think that with the amount of shit that they are talking, it's only going to backfire. I mean, I have more confidence right now in the Chiefs winning this game because of how outwardly confident the Bengals are. It's almost like they're overlooking the Chiefs, and that would be a poor mistake. So that's really all I have for this video. Hopefully the Chiefs can shut up the Bengals' mouths this Sunday in the AFC Championship game and advance to Super Bowl 57 down in Arizona. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, definitely subscribe to this channel. Check out the website, kcsportsreport.com, and the social medias, KC_sportsreport is the Instagram, and at KCSportsReport on Twitter. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video, and go Chiefs!